And we're joined via Skype by I-24 News European correspondent Jonathan Sacerdoti. Jonathan, good morning to you. A bloody night in London. What do we know this morning?
Good morning, Yael. So we still know very little about exactly what happened last night in Russell Square, but we do know that there was this stabbing attack where a 19-year-old was arrested after killing one woman and injuring others. It's not yet clear whether or not that was motivated by terrorism or, as the police have hinted, some sort of mental health issue or a combination of the two. But for the meantime, they said they haven't ruled out terror as a motivating factor. They did arrest him extremely quickly after tasering him, one of those electric shotguns, and stopping him presumably from carrying on this rampage. But in the meantime, we're all waiting for more details, as London Mayor Sadiq Khan has also spoken and said that he sends his wishes and his condolences to the family of the woman that was killed, and that the police are doing a very difficult job in trying to establish exactly what happened on that subject.
And exactly that assailant, as you mentioned, currently in custody. But Jonathan, this is coming on the heels of London. Europe actually yesterday upping its security, so to speak. London, and I believe it was Scotland Yard, also alerting people that, or British people, that they're expected to see what this morning in the streets of London?
Yes, recent weeks have actually seen a flurry of stories about terrorism and policing. We've seen the 600 extra police promised on the streets of London, armed police that is, with fewer than 10% of British police armed. This is a notable fact. And then, of course, 1,500 across the country will be armed, they say, with agreements also made with the army to use helicopters to transport police around the country if there is a similar attack somewhere else, maybe out in the countryside or somewhere more remote, like we saw in that French church with the killing of the priest. So there seems to be a lot of action to try and convince the British public that they're going to be safe, with the police really alert and ready for this sort of attack. But people are asking, as you said, when this will happen, not if this will happen in Great Britain. And they're asking whether or not the policing response will be adequate despite all these new announcements.
Nobody ever is truly ready for terror. Sadly, that's one thing we always